Shame. 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 Shame.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to your Sunday Sundown stream. It is your host. You know who it is. Yes, you've seen the title. Speaks for itself. Brother Polite, Nino Brown Audio Volume 2. NETER banged on, Kev GILLZ banged on, and Kev GILLZ versus Michael Edwards. What up, Boogie? It seems that Michael Edwards has resurfaced. Now, all of a sudden, he's banging on Kev GILLZ. I'm not really mad about it. Don't really care. But we're going to play some of that audio because we were wondering where you at. Mike, you pulled a Raz B on us, nigga. Where have you been?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So we like to stay in touch with you. Get your take on what's going on in the conscious community right now. Popping. Popping. Yes, whirlwind. I'm calling it Whirlwind Week, guys. Revelations. Everything that we talked about before coming to be.
More times than you would care to tell the community. You can't keep a friend. We're talking about a man who starts trouble, tells his friends to bang against those people he's starting trouble with, then doesn't tell his friends after his friends start banging. He doesn't even update them to tell them, hey, listen, I want you to know I did the beef with them. You find out he did the beef with them when you see them on his channel, or he calls you on three-way and these people on the phone, and he's trying to, yo, hold on. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to calm down. So now he's everybody's friend. This is what this guy does. This guy befriends people who talks nasty about his wife. Befriends people who puts out his house address. Befriends people who clearly were looking to get him hurt. That's what this man does. People who say I'm showing up. Let me tell you about this man. This 50-year-old man. Let me tell you about this 50-year-old man. This 50-plus-year-old man who has a platform where he cannot keep a friend. This 50-year-old man where anybody who looks like they start getting any clout or any potential to have their own audience, he for some reason winds up having a beef with them and then tells everybody that person's too egotistical. This is a man who can't keep no company with him. The only company he can keep is people that suck. But let any of those people that suck actually become somebody. He will have a problem with them because he can't control them. And
we said that before. Now, tonight we're going over prophecies, things that I've said, that we've said before. We were called names when we said these things. We were called haters. We were called a lot of things. Now it's coming to fruition and coming to the light, to everyone's attention, that everything that we were talking about is actually true. It's actually true. Everything we were talking about. We said that Tassinee Barnes is not Polite's daughter. First off, she's too old to be his daughter. Especially saying, going by what he says his age is. Not to mention she has a father, a whole family. We said that Polite was renting cars and houses and timeshares. SUNDOWN came out and confirmed it. We said that SUNDOWN was trying to control people and that he would take people and basically hold his platform over their head because he could show them on his platform or not and give them views and give them access to YouTube. We said that like a syndicate, like a rites of passage in order to get through syndicate. You got to go through the rites of passage. You got to follow through this. You got to follow through that. I believe the term that they used to use was proper channels.
Shame. Shame.
That's the term they used to use, proper channels. Remember that a couple years ago, about a year and a half ago? You got to go through the proper channels. You got to go through the proper channels to get what you needed.
Everybody that left, brother, I'm the only one that left, and I didn't say nothing negative about you. To this day, you haven't got it, brother Polite. And you probably think Polite don't got nothing. You probably thinking there ain't nothing you can say that ain't been said before. Wrong. I was the closest to you, King. How you think you could betray me 3, 4, 5 times and not think on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th time? I'm not sitting there saying, let me collect my data. And I collect my data legally. I can prove what jurisdiction I was in when I collected my data. When it's time for you to have an expose on you. But it's so corny, I don't want to do it because you're so slow, you don't realize how it destroys the community if I come at you. The community been waiting for me to come at you. Everybody.
I've been waiting. I know that. I, for one, have been waiting.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yet again, Polite reveals what I already confirmed. What did I say? What did I say? Everything that I've said, these dudes have came out and revealed to be true. It's sad.
How you think you could betray me 3, 4, 5 times and not think on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th time? I'm not sitting there saying, let me collect my data. And I collect my data legally. I can prove what jurisdiction I was in when I collected my data. When it's time for you to have an expose on you. But it's so corny, I don't want to do it because you're so slow, you don't realize how it destroys the community if I come at you.
Told you. Didn't I say the minion war is going to kick off? It's going to damage SUNDOWN. It's going to hurt him because he's going to have to fight back. Didn't I tell you that? I said, but it's going to be over when this nigga Polite bang back. Polite even knew that because they know too much about each other.
The community been waiting for me to come at you. Everybody know you a hothead and all you do is bang. Everybody know you do this every month. Everybody know you do this every year. You say you ain't going to do it no more. You tell people this story. I'm going to change my life. Kumbaya. Next thing you know, you back at it again another 20, 30 days. You do it every time you got a reunion or awards. Speaking of which, the only thing this community can ever do again is a reunion or awards because they can't do election. They can't do debates. All your teachers that's in this conscious community doing lectures and debates is a dub. They can't get to the debate because it's always about to be a fight. Whether it was about the metal NETER, it was destroyed because money and because it became violent. When it was supposed to be about herbs and medicine and Dr. Savior, the 2 brothers were in too many points of contention. It had to be canceled. Or whether it's the Hebrew brother against the elder brother, highly reputable, very good man, man of comedic science, very good brother. That can't happen because it's too contentious. And each time around, you know what we say? We blame the teachers. Why it's contentious? We blame the teachers for the metal NETER debate not going down. We blame the teachers for why the herbal conversation couldn't go down. We blame the teachers when the Hebrew brother and the comedic science brother debate couldn't go down. But never do we blame the damn platform that they're attempting to do this with. But guess what? When Brother Polite was around.
When Brother was Polite, you heard that nigga.
Shame. Shame.
Because Michael Noak has played many a character. He's played Polite. He's played Cavity. He was also at one time an illustrious Grand Nisoot.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So that's how Polite rolls. But tonight we're going over Volume 2. And in Volume 2, we're covering NETER, which you're hearing right now. But right before we got to that part, I'm going to play a little bit before then. Now, I'm going to say this again for copyright purposes and Young Pharaoh flag purposes.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It's funny how I start seeing things when I really start looking. And it's crazy how I ain't even mad at Young Pharaoh for going on Kev GILLZ page, because now I see why he's doing it. He's trying to make sure that his page doesn't get fucked with throughout this whole ordeal. So if something happens,
Shame.
you know what I'm saying?
Shame.
If something happens, it's gonna be to his page, to Kev's page, not his page. That's pretty slick, Pharaoh. Being that Kev is a world-class dickhead, in my opinion, I don't really give a shit. But this is open audio, public audio, fair use that I'm using here for critique purposes. The page in the video is not monetized.
I know you guys are lonely, y'all scared, and y'all sick. Y'all lonely. You guys are actually lonely. It's annoying how.
Why you a funny ass nigga though?
It's so annoying. So I know when crazy people are in my midst talking crazy, and I know better than to talk to them, that would make me crazy. So when you ask, how come I don't respond? I'm just going down the list. And there's others. But let's get to another guy who I found out he was living in his car the whole time. He was putting up all these videos talking about I murdered my daughter for Hollywood fame. I found out he was homeless. Then there's another guy who does drugs every stream.
Now we all know who that is. It doesn't take much.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Some people we might have to wonder who he's talking about. When he starts off doing drugs in every stream, we know exactly who he means.
I murdered my daughter for Hollywood fame. I found out he was homeless. Then there's another guy who does drugs every stream. While he talks to you, sips lean, blows buds, and I found out this guy was homeless. I seen his text messages.
Shame.
Someone shared it to me and showed me he was homeless during that time. And he said, so I found out he was homeless. Then there's another guy who does drugs every stream. While he talks to you, sips lean, blows buds, and I found out this guy was homeless. I seen his text messages.
You heard it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Homeless lean. What's up, Boogie? What's up, Candy Kisses? D Prince. Living. Soul Journey. Who is that? Spiritual Servant. Welcome everyone to the Sunday Sundown stream, where you have just heard Brother Polite expose Kev GILLZ as being homeless and having the text messages to prove it. Now, it seems that Polite has gotten tired of people banging on him. Being that Shame TV doesn't have a shaky homeless past, unemployed YouTube homeless past, GoFundMe collecting money and then never doing anything that I collected the money for the GoFundMe for, past.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Doesn't have anything on me. But a lot of these brothers are getting exposed tonight. But we're going to listen one more time.
And there's others. But let's get to another guy who I found out he was living in his car the whole time. He was putting up all these videos talking about I murdered my daughter for Hollywood fame. I found out he was homeless.
Now, what Polite is talking about right there is, I'm not going to give the woman's name, though I have it, where she lives and all that, the city or the state, all that shit. But let's just say this sister allegedly allowed POLIGHT to attempt some sort of home birthing scheme of his, in which he was going to conduct a home birth, I assume record it, so that he can then put out now that he also delivers babies. Now,
Shame.
a male midwife, if so to speak. So that's when Umar Johnson and others, not just him, were saying that POLIGHT was killed his baby for fame, which in a sense, I see why they say it. Like, you botched it. You don't know what you're doing. You knew you didn't know what you were doing, and you did it anyway, so that you could add that to your notch of hustle, so to speak.
Shame.
Then there's another guy who does drugs every stream while he talks to you. Sips lean, blows buds. And I found out this guy was homeless. I seen his text messages. Someone shared it to me and showed me he was homeless during that time. And he said sorry. But said, swore blind, swore on his life, like, yo, they did DNA testing on us. And then what took the cake for me, because I responded that one main time, because the first time was legitimate because we was going to do a debate. The second time was like, okay, let me respond to something you say. After that, I'm
food, clothes, music, and shelter. Peace, peace.
I need to stop. So when a man videotapes the highway and says these are UFOs and he's taping the headlights of cars driving, and you can hear the cars honking, and then puts his face in the camera and says, hey, you know, see, this is real, y'all. I don't want to hear nothing. At that point, I said I will never respond to this. And change my last name, change my age, did all sorts of stuff. Look, I know when I'm dealing with crazy. I'm not talking to nobody who can videotape cars and all the other stuff. Be a convicted felon and say, hey, you know, I'm going to open up tickets, raise the 10+ bands and shut the whole project down and started selling you hotel passes, beginning to hotels cheaper. Listen, and when the people started getting on him, he got on me. I'm not gonna mention these people, Nick. I'm not interested. I don't need no. I'm not clout chasing. I'm not in.
POLIGHT reveals all Nino Brown style. Is anybody surprised? I'm not even surprised that he went hard on NETER the most. He went hard on NETER the most. Triple C TV. Right now we going over Brother Noopsy, as you so eloquently call him. What up, Quad Molly? Y'all know I only talk to 40 people. And we're pretty much at our 40 right now. In about under 20 minutes. That's a good job today, guys. But I'm going to stop eating my seeds over here. It's interrupting with me. But we're going to listen a little bit more to this fuck nigga drag NETER, and we're going to hear NETER's revenge.
Gave me 3, 4, 5 times, and not think on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th time. I'm not sitting there saying, let me collect my data. And I collect my data legally. I can prove what jurisdiction I was in when I collected my data. When it's time for you to have an expose on you. But it's so corny, I don't want to do it because you're so slow, you don't realize how it destroys the community if I come at you. The community been waiting for me to come at you. Everybody know you a hothead, and all you do is bang. Everybody know you do this every month. Everybody know you do this every year. You say you ain't gonna do it no more. You tell people this story, I'ma change my life, kumbaya. Next thing you know, you back at it again another 20, 30 days. You do it every time you got a reunion or awards. Speaking of which, the only thing this community can ever do again is a reunion or awards, because they can't do election, they can't do debates. All your teachers that's in this conscious community doing lectures and debates, it's a dub. They can't get to the debate because it's always about to be a fight. Whether it was about the metal NETER, it was destroyed because money and because it became violent. When it was supposed to be about herbs and medicine and Dr. Sabi, the two brothers were in too many points of contention. It had to be canceled. Or whether it's the Hebrew brother against the elder brother, highly reputable, very good man, man of comedic science, very good brother. That can't happen because it's too contentious. And each time around, you know what we say? We blame the teachers why it's contentious. We blame the teachers for the metal NETER debate not going down. We blame the teachers for why the herbal conversation couldn't go down. We blame the teachers when the Hebrew brother and the comedic science brother debate couldn't go down. But never do we blame the damn platform that they're attempting to do this with. But guess what? When Brother Polite was around, did you have to cancel anything?
Shame.
So right now we can tell it's a testament to two different people's character. Because when I'm around, the show goes on.
Now let's be honest right here, Polite. If you came around right about now, the show would not be going on. It would be chaos times 20. But I'm gonna let you live while you dragging Frank. I'm just saying, nigga, keep it in perspective. You can't show up nowhere.
When I'm not around, when's the last time you seen a debate? Now tell me this, if someone's bread and butter is lectures and debates, and one of these brothers say, hey, the cash cow says, I ain't messing with you no more.
Now he's a cow.
You made a lot of bread this last one. Congratulations.
We thought you was vegan.
Shame. Shame.
Let us continue.
Made over 5 figures each. I still got what I paid you. I still got my checks. Fucking liar. We made over 15 bands.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Liar. And stupidly and foolishly, you bought a fucking car the day after. And you stayed in the goddamn hood, knowing you said you wanted to move out.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Sonetta, do you stay in the PJs?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This nigga Sonetta. Are you one of them niggas driving a Benz while living in the projects?
Shame.
A paid for Benz.
Shame.
Say it ain't so, Sonetta. Please say it's not so. Sonetta, please do not tell me that you live in the hood. You live in the hood driving a Benz, making $100,000 a year off YouTube. So you said. But fuck all that. Get him again, Noke.
Just for the metal NETER debate not going down. We blame the teachers for why the herbal conversation couldn't go down. We blame the teachers when the Hebrew brother and the comedic science brother debate couldn't go down. But never do we blame the damn platform that they're attempting to do this with. But guess what? When Brother Polite was around, did you have to cancel anything? So right now we can tell it's a testament to two different people's character. Because when I'm around, the show goes on. When I'm not around, when's the last time you seen a debate? Now tell me this, if someone's bread and butter is lectures and debates, and one of these brothers say, hey, the cash cow says, I ain't messing with you no more. We made a lot of bread this last one. Congratulations. We made over 5 figures each. I still got what I paid you. I still got my checks. You fucking liar. We made over 15 bands. You fucking liar. And stupidly and foolishly, you bought a fucking car the day after. And you stayed in the goddamn hood, knowing you said you wanted to move out. And you thought that I was going to continue doing debates. And you try to push me up there to do another one in just 2-3 months' time. And lost your mind when I said, I'm not doing that no more. First of all, I don't want to do no more with the brothers. That's why the last one I did with the white man. because the brothers were too invested in my personality and the little games that get.
You heard him.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Much like Umar Johnson, much like Young Pharaoh and the rest of them. Whenever you start asking them questions about some shady shit they've done, the white man becomes such a wonderful fucking person.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
And see, what you Negroes ought to do is act more like the white man. That's what he said. But fuck all that, Sonetta. You bought a Benz. Soon as you got a little bit of paper, that's definitely some dumbass lowball fuck nigga shit. If that's true.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Well, hope not.
The white man wasn't going to allow this Negro to manipulate him the way the brothers would be manipulated, because the brothers was already coming in with preconceived notions and reservations. Too invested in my personality. And my brother was feeding those insecurities to make it more contentious for the potential of a lot of disrespect. And I'm saying,
and see, didn't we all say that before? That Sonetta amps up shit so that it could be volatiles, that people can go against one another. Did we not say that already? That Sonetta amps up shit. He starts beef. He starts controversy everywhere. Everywhere. Who is the homeless nigga? Well, Umar Johnson is one. BCFC Umar Johnson is one of them. Umar.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
The other one is, you know him by the leader of the Walking McDead. Yes, the Wi-Fi hustler himself. The man caught saying the one thing he couldn't get caught saying.
Shame.
You know it, yes. Kev GILLZ. Allegedly, there's text messages out there that will reveal that Kev GILLZ was indeed homeless while he was launching his assault on Brother POLIGHT and Sonetta in the conscious community and Young Pharaoh. Let's be specific. So when Kev GILLZ was banging on Young Pharaoh and Sonetta and POLIGHT,
Shame.
yes, BCFC. I'm reading. Just for copyright purposes and flagging purposes. I am not saying this. I'm reading this from the chat. The comment says Mick homeless. Yes, Mick homeless is indeed, I guess, as accurate as we're gonna get right there. So I don't think that the streaming from the McWi-Fi from McDonald's customer-friendly, local customer-friendly Wi-Fi, I don't think he was streaming from that from convenience. I don't think it was convenient. Like saying, hey, I live behind this store who streams Wi-Fi and it comes right in my house. So I'm going to use this shit whenever I feel like it. But most of us probably wouldn't use it because we still have our own, IP addresses.
Shame.
But apparently Kev GILLZ was using it. That was his lifeline. Now I see it all comes clear now when you said, because I didn't say this, Kev GILLZ said this, that his aunties and his family, were proud of him, that he was running a YouTube page or doing something. I think is what they were really happy about. He was actually doing something. It makes sense now because they was like, well, hopefully this pans out. And hopefully it pans out for you, Kev. I really think I'm going to say that openly right now. I want things to work out for you. I hope you just start being a flip-flop weirdo because it's really not necessary to move forward. And you know that I know that's what you're trying to, you'll do anything because you were pretty much hinting at it when we used to talk about topics and shit, and you didn't want to touch anything that was real for real. So I understand that, hey man, you was, now that I found out that you was homeless and shit, G, if that is true what POLIGHT said about Kev GILLZ. If that's true, man, I kind of feel bad, man. I mean, not really, because what up, Salima? I kind of feel bad, not really, because like I don't fuck with lying ass snake niggas. Like when niggas do shady weird shit, it's just something about me, man. I just don't like that shit. Cause I always say it's really not necessary. Like you ain't gotta move like that, G. It's not necessary. You don't have to move like that to kick it or to like get what you want out of life. It's not really, you know, necessary. But more power to you, man. I didn't know that, you know, you were homeless and all that shit, shooting videos out of somebody's backyard close to somewhere where where Wi-Fi was available, and you were somehow finding a way to finding time to bang on POLIGHT, you know, while being homeless is mighty interesting to me, that someone will have the time, find the time in the day to do that. But who am I? You know, who am I, man? Who the fuck am I?
So why should I subject myself to this disrespect when I'm the reason that that brother that I'm debating is going to get paid more money than he ever gets paid to speak? Anybody ever debated got paid more money than ever got paid to speak?
Now he's Floyd
Especially
Mayweather.
in a debate. I can say that in a debate. In a debate, you got paid more money doing a debate with me than you did with somebody else.
Because it was promoted.
As far as
POLIGHT.
that platform's concerned, you're not gonna lie to me. So why should I keep doing debates with brothers who don't even give me enough respect to say, man, I'm gonna get some money I ain't never made. I got the checks. Don't you ever lie. We beat our records on pay-per-view. Yep. And we beat our records at the door. Because Brother POLIGHT got to the point I couldn't even do stuff in the Black Theater no more because I was going over 400 people. Then I started going over 700 people. Then I started going over 800 people. Alhambra is too damn packed. We had to start looking for another venue.
You didn't start doing numbers
say, you know what?
You got
rather than go to the community and petition to them, why I don't.
Because he's still being polite while he's doing this now. He's not going to not be polite. He's still mixing in lies and shit. Nigga, you wasn't doing shit till you got with SUNDOWN. Now, I don't care what you say, how you feel about it, how you want to flip it and bounce it. You wasn't doing no numbers nowhere until you got with SUNDOWN. So SUNDOWN is right in that aspect, and you're right in your aspect, POLIGHT. You should be able to venture off, POLIGHT. You should be able to venture off without someone getting an attitude about it and then coming out and acting like a catty girl about it and telling everyone that you're a bad, bad person. Now, the only problem that you're facing right now, POLIGHT, the only problem that you're facing is that the things that he's saying about you, though, are accurate. Like, he's just revealing your true character. So what you're really upset about is that he's really showing the world how you really are, how you really operate, how you niggas ran up on you in the street and you were crying, literal tears and shit. SUNDOWN also says how you and whoever else and Blue Pill, I guess, was standing outside SUNDOWN's door waiting to attack him or some shit like that. The fuck?
Shame.
Like, what are you guys doing up there? Whenever it's time to talk about you guys and what you're really doing, you got Blue Pill standing outside a nigga door, allegedly, ready to hit a nigga or do something to him. Then you got this nigga over here acting like he's too busy to hear stuff, but he knows everything that's going on.
Shame.
And for the record, POLIGHT, that crib still doesn't look furnished. Like, people are actually living there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the yard you're in, it doesn't look like someone's living there. There's a different look. There'll be random things all in different places, all in the yard and in the house. And, you know, you would look more comfortable there. Let me say that. When you're in these houses, these timeshares, well, we're gonna call them your houses for the sake of the stream. When you're in these houses, Polite, you don't look comfortable at all. Like most people, when you see them stream, doing any type of stream, like Sinetta, I can tell Sinetta lives there. He looks comfortable there. Like he's chilling, he's relaxing. I can tell. Looking at you, you don't look comfortable in those homes. Like those are your homes. You always got to look like you just got in here and you're probably about to leave.
Shame. Shame.
So you need to work on your acting skills because it's still not coming off as authentic.
I'm gonna deal with you no more. I quietly and gracefully bowed out and went my way. You attempted to work with other people, it never worked. You attempted to get me back on the platform. I said you still want me to talk to Negroes. I don't want to deal with the negativity no more because I'm doing bigger and better things. I'm rubbing shoulders with the wealthy. I'm rubbing shoulders with billionaires. I'm rubbing shoulders with people whose net worth is worth over 100 million. I don't want to be seen with riffraff disrespecting me just because.
Like Ron Artest, aka, well, excuse me, now changed name to Meta World Peace. Meta World Peace allegedly has informed Sinetta and multiple people that Polite, you have indeed scammed him. That's why you don't mention him anymore at all.
Shame. Shame.
So again, while you're doing your revelations, I'm also gonna keep everything in perspective, nigga. You not, nigga, please. Sunray says, sister said they got recent text messages of your ass. Owen niggas fucking. Yeah, he scammed Meta World too. Sinetta just told everybody. And the only reason we found out about it is because Sinetta's man. There's two reasons we found out about it. There's two reasons found out that we found out about this call. There's only two reasons that we found out about it. One, the brother Sunray's Instagram post. Okay, soon as he dropped that post, I got it in a group that I was in, and I snatched that shit and made a video of that shit, and it was boom right on YouTube. I beat you, Israel Doctrine.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I'm the first one who dropped that shit. Anyway, that recent event going along with the second, which is the award show coming up, and him wanting to nominate Polite and have Polite on the show and all that shit like that. For real, bring him in, even if it's briefly. Those two things is what did it. None of this would be happening without those two things going together. So Sinetta award show, he got to try to push this shit. This dude just came out and excuse me, said that Polite guy was scamming again right after the goddamn shit in Ohio.
Shame.
Where the actual owners who are the actual business partners and owners of the fucking construction companies and who have the contracts to the site have openly stated and admitted they have no fucking clue who Michael Noak is, nor do they have any fucking clue who Brother Polite is.
Shame.
As you can see,
Shame.
he hasn't talked about that shit since. As Polite talked to, once that shit came out, is Polite right now still offering you jobs and multiple jobs he got for you? Now he's a temp agency. Now he's a staffing agency.
Shame.
Polite's
Shame.
New Covenant Staffing.
Shame.
New Covenant Staffing. Now he's a staffing agency, guys. This is a goddamn shame.
Because I disagree with their religion or their politics. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, you getting soft, or you whitewashing. Nah, fam. I don't want to give somebody a platform to disrespect me. While y'all snicker and you secretly like all the little nasty things he say, you're not into it for the lectures or for the doctrine. Come on.
That's a bold accusation right there. What up, Snap? That's a bold accusation right there, Sonetta. Polite says you're not into this for the actual debates and lectures. You're into it for the controversy because you know that the controversy creates activity. And that activity at the end of the day will always be money for you.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Polite's Nino Brown audio volume 2, Sonetta banged on. Kev GILLZ versus Michael Edwards. Now we're going to stop with Polite right there and get ready to shift gears, but we're not shifting far because during Whirlwind week right here that we're going through, all of this stuff is attached. Now, if you haven't noticed, I put out a video the other day of this nigga Sonetta, and in the video, what up, Doran? In the video was Michael Edwards, and I said there's a all points bulletin out, an APB, out on this guy Michael Edwards, and the reason why I say that is because Sonetta has come out and literally thrashed and ran through Brother Polite. He's continuing to do this. It doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon, especially with Polite probably loading up for his big rebuttal. Now, right before this, Polite had the construction scam that got exposed and very quickly, and I'm proud of everybody who was a part of that. Putting your foot on this nigga's neck. So Polite got it scammed in the construction fraud out in Ohio, where the business owners and partners came out. The whole group came out and said they never heard of this nigga, nor have they heard of a Michael No. So all he has to do is prove us wrong. But again, typical Polite fashion, you've yet to hear him refer to it since, and you never fucking will. Okay, that's how you know when he's really lying about shit, because he'll never talk about it again. If it's still going on, it's still going on. It's not going on. So anyway, right at that time, Michael Edwards came out and his exact words were, Polite is done, went to the moon on y'all. Y'all niggas still hating on Polite. Polite done shot to the moon on y'all. He giving people jobs now. That man putting people to work. That's what you said, Mike. That's what you said. Now it comes to everyone's attention, the truth, the reality of the situation. You heard Sonetta's stream last night. He said that he got a 22-year-old kid who just had a baby who's Polite scammed out of $7,000.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This is fresh. This is a fresh scam.
That's what they screaming.
Hey, here we go with this fucking clown, Michael Edwards. Hold on, let me dislike the video. I'm fucking with you, Mike. I want you to turn, Mike. I said tonight on the Sunday Sundown stream, I'm going to try to be gentlemanly just a little bit. Michael Edwards, listen. I'll stop the whole obesity stuff. I won't make no more videos about it. Just do the same thing you was doing when you came in, y'all. Do the same thing. Fucking expose Sonetta for the little, what you call him, Mike? A little Dominican Frankie. Expose that little Dominican, Mike. Stop letting that nigga drag you, G.
Shame.
You Michael Edwards, man. The RBG Hebrew. You crazy. You got your own kooky little view of shit. And when I say kooky and crazy, I mean you got your own view, meaning most people who are themselves and original, you seem kind of weird. You should seem kind of weird. He's confused, right? I'm pretty sure that Michael Edwards really is confused, right? Little nasty Dominican. That's what you call him. Thank you, BCFC. Little nasty Dominican. I'm pretty sure he's confused right now. Mike, I think you are confused right now. And I don't think that you need to be confused, Michael Edwards. See how I'm calling you Michael Edwards? No, I ain't even telling nobody about Google and all that shit. Just on like, yo, you don't have to fucking listen. Polite is telling you what Sonnet is doing. He's telling you, he's showing you, he's saying, look, man, he's sunning you. When he had Khalil Amani on that live stream, right after you did a video, what happened, y'all? Didn't I say that shit? The same shit Polite just said when he was exposing Sonnetta's ass yesterday. The things that Sonetta does. But when I talk about it, I'm hating, I'm just banging on people. No, nigga, I'm pointing out facts. I'm pointing out what you do. And what you're doing is you're letting this man know that you got a one-up on him because he said he don't want to mess with people who mess with these two people. And Sonetta turned right around and did live streams with both them people in the same week. And he was talking about you. And not in a good way, in a fucking bad way.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
You don't deserve that, Michael Edwards. You don't deserve that. All right, let's get to it.
These fool ass people ready to move from Timbuktu to wherever Pharaoh tell them to go. And then look at his disrespectful lying ass at the bottom. You see that shit, y'all? He planned on, what did he say? He planned on opening daycares in every state. Goddamn, with $10,000, my nigga. See, some of them didn't see the play from the jump. Number one, I said you can't build no motherfucking legitimate daycare with $10,000. That's nothing. That ain't no motherfucking pace. That ain't enough to pay the people working in the motherfucker. That's not even enough to get licensed and, you know. Can I do the impression of it? Yes, fairly so. Peace, family. Peace, family. Nigga spitting all over the motherfucking screen and microphone and everything. Bumps on his face, leaking and dripping like a nigga that shot him up with a goddamn BB gun in his face. Peace, family. Peace, family. And call everybody a bitch. I wonder, did he say that at home when he was sitting there being raised into this trashy ass nigga that he is today?
This is Michael Edwards.
But he calling people bitches at the dinner table. Peace, family. Peace. Can y'all help me get this motherfucking acne off my face, family?
See, Mike, that was kind of funny, yo. That was fucked up.
Shame.
You looking at that man's face that much. Like your obesity just stands. Now, okay, I'm saying I'm being gentlemanly. Sorry, Mike. I'm gonna give myself a shame bell. To myself.
Shame.
But come on, Mike. You gotta be serious when you bang on them. You gotta turn over a new leaf. You turn over a new leaf, and I'll, you know what I'm saying, do, you know. But he a felon though. That nigga can't start no goddamn daycare. Like he could have easily combated that and said that, yo, I'm gonna get somebody else to run it. I'm gonna put it in this person's name, a partner's name, or whatever the case may be. But the fact of the matter is the bread is gone.
Shame.
And ain't nothing close to a daycare, you know, materialized. That's crazy. That's the same shit Polite doing.
Yeah, this nigga here teaching people how to astral project, but can't get that goddamn Nestle Crunch off his face. He gonna build them in every state, y'all. I'm holding that there so y'all can really get get a taste of this. Oh, that's so disrespectful to lie to that sister like that, man.
What he's talking about right now, he's showing a screenshot of someone named Bree Cole, who is sending a message to young Pharaoh. And the message says, will this be internet-based or strictly in New York? I guess I'm asking because I'd like to know how this is going to help my children and our community. Are we going to have to move, or will my children, you know, whatever he got is blocking it. Some have access to these programs from where we are. So I guess is will we have access to these programs from where we are? And young Pharaoh's if this is young Pharaoh, his apparent reply is, I plan on opening daycares in every state with 10 racks.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah. Internet-based daycares on the like you gonna have a monitors up watching the kids. That was just let these we gotta let these people live.
Let me show y'all this one. Hold up, let me see.
This is Michael Edwards' revenge. Now he's banging on Pharaoh.
Look, that's Droopy, Sleepy, Droopy. Look at him, man. Boy, I tell you, man, that's not a general, bro. I'd like to tell people all the time the story of Gideon in the Bible.
Oh, shit. You're losing me, Mike. The title of the video is Kev. He's talking to Kev GILLZ. Shout out right directly to this nigga. As Israel Doctrine will say, he called him out. You know. Kev GILLZ, are you going to ask young Pharaoh about the daycare or what? Now, just for young Pharaoh flagging purposes, I just want you to know that this is not me talking. This is Michael Edwards saying this. I'm not, you're not hearing anything from Shame TV. I'm reading the title of a video. That's all I'm doing. Okay?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
While I'm watching WrestleMania. Well, it's on. The kids are watching it too. But yeah, the title of the video again, Michael Edwards. See, Michael Edwards, I'm shouting you out. I'm sending people to a video of yours. All right. What up, True Forum? I'm sending people to you, G. To your page. So you can't say that I'm not showing you love right now, Michael Edwards. Even the chat is saying, Michael, Michael. Look at all these Michaels in my chat. Everyone's saying they're chanting your name right now, Michael Edwards.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
They're chanting Michael, Michael. See? So Michael Edwards, we want you to continue to do what you're doing. Asking Kev GILLZ. Kev GILLZ, are you going to ask young Pharaoh about that daycare or what? Hashtag bring them out. I don't know. I don't know if Mike, I don't know if you noticed, but the hashtagging has gotten a little, we moved beyond that.
Shame.
We moved beyond that. But even still, right now in my chat, we're almost 50 strong. And everyone in here is chanting, Michael, Michael, Michael. I'm going to even give your video a like. This is unheard of. This is Shame TV. This is Shame TV East Watch, the new and improved Shame TV East Watch. Where I'm going to get it by proxy. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and see everything. Oh, shit.
before we get into the show. So Malik, if you're out there, if you're listening, what I'm gonna do, because I just got the router fixed. Yeah, that's what the deal was. My router was broken. But they just fixed it. Mm-hmm.
We're trying to.
So we're here, and I wanted to give that update that Miss Beverly, Miss Candy, and definitely Brother Malik got shows coming up on this channel, and it's going to be on RBG Hebrew too.
Okay.
So we're going to deal with all of those things in the coming days. So you guys look for texts from me or inboxes or IG stuff that, you know, I'll send you, and we're going to get that on the road.
Okay, Michael Edwards.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, it's a lot of excitement going on in the community, ain't it? Brother told me it's like a battle royal. Mm-hmm.
I call it
you ain't got your
Dominion
shit
War.
together, you're going to end up slammed outside the conscious community ring, man. Or just go on, leave, sit down, get out the motherfucking ring. Some of y'all are complaining and shit, but you stepped in the shit. People told you to sit your ass down. People told you not to do this, not to say that. And a lot of you niggas don't listen.
Shame.
And the conscious community has become what it's become. Most of these niggas are not trustworthy. I mean, not as far as you can fucking throw them.
Mm-hmm.
Not as far as you can spit.
Is he talking about Sonetta right here?
And that's real shit. We got niggas that are so hypocritical.
Uh-oh. And Sonetta, you always fit the description of hypocritical. When we talking, anybody who's even talking about hypocrites can automatically assume we're talking about Sonetta.
Say that, and a lot of you niggas don't listen.
Shame.
And the conscious community has become what it's become. Most of these niggas are not trustworthy. I mean, not as far as you can fucking throw them. Not as far as you can spit. And that's real shit. We got niggas that are so hypocritical that they will press brothers that they say are scammers or no good for the community. But then when you give them an obvious, I mean, powerful news story. Like, damn, my nigga.
What?
You told us that you was going to build a daycare for the children. Where's the money? Where's the daycare? And I showed you guys yesterday in the video before this one about the chickens coming home to roost for young Pharaoh. I showed you the posts. So he can't say that he never had a daycare campaign going, family. Uh-oh, you can't hear anything. Wait a minute.
Now, I hate to be getting this information from certain places nowadays. I really do. But the information is true.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So Kev GILLZ here right now tonight, groundbreaking night on behalf of Michael Edwards video. We here at Shame TV will ask the question as well. Kev, are you gonna ask young Pharaoh about that daycare or what? Did he already tell you? If he already told you, then just go ahead and say, yeah, he told us. I mean, you can help the community out, Kev. Isn't that what you say you're here for? You know? I know you don't mind helping the community. Being where you allegedly, you know, how you allegedly started in the community.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So, okay. Shame TV East Watch. Tonight was Polite Nino Brown audio volume on volume 2, where you heard Polite clapping back at NETER, basically confirming everything that we've said here at Shame TV, Derek Jones Talks Live, about NETER, about this whole conscious community, how these guys operate, how they work. In the coming week, you will hear more about Whirlwind Week. The official fall of the House of Consciousness is what I'm going to call this. Whirlwind Week, official fall. We found out that, like we said before, when people were calling us haters, saying that we banging on our own people, when we were saying, no, we're not banging on our own people. We're talking about this lying-ass nigga right here. And everyone would call us haters and say that we were full of shit and say that we was just doing this and say that we were just doing that. And at the end of the day, it all comes out to be what? True. Those girls, that girl, Tassane Barnes, is not Polite's daughter, as I said months ago. As others said months ago. It is not his daughter. No way, shape, form, and fashion. Not only is she not his daughter, NETER alleges that she is a runaway whose family was looking for her and didn't want her around Polite for a specific reason that NETER has yet to reveal. And will only reveal if Polite continues to run his mouth, he says. So that means this rabbit hole is deeper than we thought. Shame TV Eastwise, be prepared for the morning yard stream tomorrow morning. Peace, everybody.